Welcome to a Portland holiday tradition, Alpenrose Dairy's Storybook Lane. Storybook Lane is part of Alpenrose Dairyville, an activity that they set up on their property each Christmas season. And inside Storybook Lane, when you first walk in, you see hundreds of real Christmas trees that have been flocked. And inside you will also see all kinds of different animals. Typically these animals are brought in by organizations that Alpenrose donates to, or that you can donate to right here in the Storybook Lane. All the trees are fully flocked, which you don't really see that much anymore. It's interesting that people don't really flock trees as much. As you walk along Storybook Lane, there's little books with parts of little stories or fairy tales. This is a cool recreation of Mount St. Helens. I think that's supposed to be.
Oh, here he comes.
There's a little goat coming out and he's a little shy. But there's little fences in front so that the animals are fenced in, and you can walk by and see them. In some cases, you can even pet them. Cute little billy goat. And the house back there, this all has several miniature houses, and you can see that there's a little bridge over a little streaming creek that goes all the way around. And even snow mountains there. They have cute little street lights. And here's another one of the stories. You can pause these if you can't see them that well. This one is kind of dark. It is a little bit dark in there, just so you can enjoy all the lights. And there she was holding a little puppy dog. And he was very curled up in her lap. It was a little bit hard to see. Most everything you can see pretty well, but there's a few things in the shadows that are a little tough to see in here. Now, we've been going to this since I was a little kid, and my mom even went when she was a kid. And we've taken other kids, friends, and family members. So definitely 3 generations of our family have been enjoying this Alpenrose Dairy tradition. And here is the barn or the manger with a nativity scene inside. And I showed these backwards, unfortunately. It looks like they need some new copies of their stories there. And they have a nice glowing star up above. And the lights all around on the trees. They have some spotlights and stuff. And here are some bunny rabbits. Meatball really likes the bunny rabbits. The organization that brought in the bunny rabbits is rabbitadvocates.org.
We used to have 3 of them that ran around in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
Run up to them, get each other's hands.
Looky here. Looky here. You feel that is? The bunny rabbit. Yeah.
And this is this one side view of the little church that's actually right in the middle. So you'll also see the other side view as well when you come back around. And here we have the Mary Had a Little Lamb story.
Yeah.
There's a little mailbox there that says Mary's Little Lamb. And then there's some, not very little lambs there. could see they probably wouldn't fit over that teeny tiny little bridge.
Do you wanna round them up and herd them into the barn?
This is the Alpenrose School. Alpenrose is a regional dairy here in the Pacific Northwest. It's been around since 1916. And the Cadnaugh family runs the dairy, and they also put on this Dairyville and Storybook Lane exhibit every year. Meatball was a little afraid of the sheep.
I'm done with these guys now.
It's kind of hard to see there, but that's like a little carriage covered in lights. View there of the church, which is in the middle of the room. There's a chicken in there. It's kind of hard to see so far, but this little sign says that the rabbits and the chickens are provided by the 4-H Foundation. There's a chicken, and it looks like the chicken we used to have. Her name was Colonel Sanders. There's even a windmill back there. And there's the other side of that little church. I show the church a lot. It's one of my favorite parts. I love the stained glass windows on the inside. Now here's a little part of the little pond that goes through, and there's ducks in there. Those ducks, they're kind of hard to see. They're right in the middle there below the yellow lights. You can see the lights kind of moving because they're trying to eat those lights. And there's a little house they can go up to with a little ramp. You can kind of see them there, chewing on the tree and trying to get to those lights. The ugly duckling house. There's the other side of the little church, and as Mom and Bree just noticed, inside there are several little small size, like 3 or 4 inch Holly Hobby rag dolls sitting on the pews of the church. And you know how Mom loves her Holly Hobbies. There's a big organ in there. You can see the tops of all of their bonnets with their Holly Hobby dolls. Like I said, we've been going to this for years, and I didn't dig out any childhood pictures of this, but the general store, there's now plexiglass inside, but you used to be able to go inside and play in there a little bit. I'm not sure if kids do damage in there now, and that's why you can't go in. But it's the same with the fire station. You could also go inside, and there's like the fire pole. There's a hole for the fire pole, and you can stick your head up through that. So they didn't used to have all these little scenes inside that they have now. But here's some old photos. See, there's one. You can see he's got his head sticking up inside, and then there's another one from the general store where they had Alpenrose groceries and stuff inside the store. And there's another one from inside the fire station because they used to have those cute doors, which they took off in order to have their display inside. And then next door you have the Golden Egg Bank, which of course always has chickens in it. And these are the chickens. I love these chickens that have the little furry toes. These animals don't stay in here the whole season, while Dairyville only runs on the weekends. So each night they get taken out and taken home, and then they come back in the next day. So 3 Little Kittens story. So there's some little kittens in there. And it's a tiny little house. This might be one of the reasons why I love teeny tiny things, just because of all the little teeny houses and stuff at Alpenrose. The Feline First organization that was taking donations there. And I'll put links to these organizations at the bottom too if you are interested in donating to any of them. Meatball likes seeing the kitty cats. And then next we have a little guy that we all really like. And he's a little pink pig. And he looks just like Babe. Oh, very comfy.
He's getting comfortable in all that hay, huh? What do you think, Meatball?
That'll do, pig.
So cute.
Topi. And there's a big bad wolf.
Oh, there's a big bad wolf.
This red glowing eye. He's a little bit animatronic. It just kind of moves up and down.
Oh,
Puffing and puffing.
that's a big
And
puppy.
here, this area is kind of dark too, unfortunately, but they had a really nice donkey there. And he liked to just have his nose resting right there on that fence. And we got to pet it. It was very nice.
Sweetie. Is this your guys'? No. Taking care of them, huh?
And you notice we're all in hats and gloves and stuff, because even though this
Good
is
thing to do.
inside, it's more kind of like a barn, so it's not sealed from the outside weather, so it's pretty chilly in there.
Does he like being petted
And a
on the
lot
face?
of lighting.
Yeah.
Hi. Last little tableau is Santa and Mrs. Claus.
Oh, their train's not running.
There's a little train track, but no train. On the way out. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Happy holidays.